We've got anything that boosts it. And I know we had a couple of things that lowered savoir-faire. If I missed it, so there's a -1. There's another -1. And then I've got a +1 from the track pants. Nope, that's it. That's as good as we can get. It is Motorix. No, we don't have anything that boosts Motorix, do we? Because that's psych, that's physique. Oh! Hang on! Alright. Wait, my shades? Oh, sorry, I missed that. Thank you. Excellent. Yeah, let's totally do that. Alright, we got cool shades. And we're gonna... Oh!
Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me-up. Time to detect.
Oh! But Kim's here. He'll be disappointed.
See? That's your problem. A lack of confidence.
Electrochemistry is the worst.
Speed can help you with that. And, Kim, it can help you with everything.
Taking speed to nail the hand check after telling them not to set up a speed light. Speed lamp. All right, it's fine. My body's ready. Let's do this! Woo!
Raise the peptide bottle. Press one nostril closed and inhale furiously with the other. The rush is almost immediate. It tastes bitter and caustic and stings a bit inside your nose.
Mamma mia!
Now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. The rush is growing in intensity.
Oh, secret task complete!
Your heart pounding like a bird in a cage. A sweat breaks out across your brow. Your jaw clenches.
Do some drugs to honor the horrific necktie. Yep.
You could work with this high. Like, literally work.
Yeah, I can do everything. I can work. I can solve it really good, really fast, and I can do it while I'm mostly cleaning the room. Absolutely.
Then solve another case. Then start a side investigation into the paranatural.
Yeah, you gotta talk faster, Logic. Come on, keep up.
Computer. Whoa, this shit is strong. This shit is disco.
Kim, I did a little speed. I hope you don't mind. It was for professional reasons. Feels great. Are there any downsides to all this? No, cool. Let's boogie. Cool.
Spring.
Yeah.
Everything
Cool.
is clear around
Let's do it.
you. You're ready to concentrate on the next task in the task chain.
We heal morale constantly.
Corner of the screen, there's a speed button.
Yeah.
Speed gives +1.
Yeah. There we go. We got our +1 on the Motorix going on right now. That's great. Actually, that also raised the cap. If I had the extra point, I think I could have put it in there and it would have stayed even after the speed wore off. But that's fine. All right, let's do this. It's like part of me wants to do a hard save, not for saves coming here. We're gonna accept whatever happens. But that way I can always go and check afterwards. 1 XP away from a skill point.
Oh, hey, man.
Well, that's okay. We could put the point in and re-roll after. All right. We got the high quality audio. We got Dan's fever. We found the melody. We found the beat, but we also found a bullet in our hip.
You close your eyes and vacate your skull.
I mean, we think we tried this like 5 times.
Did that little fluttering light go?
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind.
Have a little club soda. Fizzy water.
Here it will begin.
I'm sorry, what was that about unformed skulls?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull.
It's a new voice.
Pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it. Waiting for its turn.
Cool. That sounds great. That sounds fun.
Rule the world.
Yeah. As it ought to. Hey, who are you? You're new. Hey, nice to meet you.
I am the spinal cord.
Nice. What do you want?
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Yeah. Let's be like Christopher Walken and bust a move. Was that the musical video he was in? Someone in chat will probably know, or can do a quick Google. There's an amazing music video with Christopher Walken. It's incredible. Let's do it. Let's bust a move. Weapon of choice, yeah. Fat Boy Slim. Okay, that's what it is.
Foolhardy, do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed.
Maybe.
Or maybe you started spazzing out like 2 seconds ago.
I mean, I did just do a bunch of drugs, so it's entirely possible. There's lots of reasons it might have happened.
With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics, somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you waged on your body are healing, twist by twist, turn by turn.
I'm sorry, did I just regenerate my body through the power of dance? Normally my body hurts more afterwards. Open your eyes and dance like you've never danced before.
You have become a flawless interlocking mechanism, a flesh and bone approximation of the
Fucking look at him go!
of the one called eggheads, entirely, rigidly imbecilic, without pity or fear, free from self-awareness, no deliberation,
Yeah, with a gun in my hand, baby.
only execution.
Yeah! Go Harry! Kim, I want to know what Kim's got to say about this.
Oh my god!
Speed Street would-be leader stands slack-jawed in disbelief at the hardcoreness on display. This is really happening!
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of
Yeah, gun in your hand, speed in your bloodstream.
overcome, the young man observed.
Woo! This is gonna get muted on YouTube because of the music again. Woo!
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
Kim, get in here!
What's going on here? Delinquents!
Lieutenant looks at you and the speed freaks grinding around in the church, group of unhinged lunatics.
This is clearly a Code 31
Oh,
emergency.
drama says, so I'm gonna do it. Code 31! Code 31!
Lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The lights reflect off his glasses. He's obviously having trouble adjusting to this new reality.
The Code 31 emergency? Really?
Yes, officer in need of assistance on the dance floor!
The lieutenant crosses his arms with a bemused look.
What's happening? How the hell are you dancing with that broken leg of yours?
You know what? I'm so happy this happened after getting shot. It's so much better now. I'm undercover. I have become Dance, the destroyer of worlds. I'm not doing anything. The music made up its mind a long time ago. I'm just implementing. Kim, help! I think I'm turning into some kind of hyperstar. Oh, 2 and 3 are both excellent. Really good. You know what? I'm going with 3. And I'm gonna regret whichever one I don't take. That's the problem. They're both so good. I'm gonna regret either one. I've become Dance, the destroyer of worlds.
Good for you. Rock on then.
Rock on, hardcore.
Somehow, he managed to hear him sigh.
We ain't going anywhere before we tear shit up.
What?
Ooh. Ooh. That's it. Don't let the lieutenant leave without getting his hardcore on. I did say there was an emergency on the dance floor, did I not? The emergency, not enough Kim. So I'm hoping if I say this, maybe I can get an extra modifier in there. I do have the skill point now, but I hadn't really planned on spending it on authority. Especially since normally I walk around with the like the clipboard, which tanks my authority anyway. But right now I'm like, hold on, we got to do this. Respects you, outranking him, dancing so infectious. You know, first I want to do one. It doesn't look like it's going to end things, and I want to see what it is. There's an emergency, not enough Kim.
Ah, come on, hurry.
No, you come on.
Cheer him up a bit. Could be. It feels like the lieutenant cracked a little smile there.
There you go. Emergency on the dance floor. No, you know what I want to do is I want to go and put the point in savoir faire before the speed wears off. But it is such a great check. I really want Kim to dance with me. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Authority. You will respect my authority. 92%. Let's go.
Who's the one in charge? You are.
Lieutenant, I'm only going to pull rank on you one time, and that time is now!
Are you kidding me?
I assure you I am not. Get your groove on, Lieutenant. No more cut a groove. Nope. Get your groove on, Lieutenant.
Get my what on?
I said get your goddamn groove on! Boogie woogie!
Sheesh, okay.
Kim just said he's trying not to move because of the concussion. That is true.
Okay, you psychopath. I see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork, plus some... Is that Ubi folk dancing?
He's popping his collar!
Nah, it's not Ubi folk. It's hardcore.
Hardcore!
Yeah. Whatever.
Alright, talk big, Lieutenant. Let's see some moves.
Oh yeah? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. I can do age inappropriate.
Yes!
Now, check this shit out.
Show me your shit!
The lieutenant begins to heel kick the church floor with such intensity, it's reasonable to fear he'll kick a hole right through it, causing the floor to crack and the pillars to collapse, bringing the church roof down.
Yes, bring the church down!
Part of him is amazed you're both able to just dance after all these horrifying events.
We're not going to finish the game this stream. No, we have to. Hey, Sel, what are you doing? You gotta come join us!
The
Stop!
young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
Asil? Aren't you going to dance?
Yeah, and you too, Suna.
No. Recording.
Ah.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work. She's still at her mainframe, pressing buttons, reading printouts, but she started nodding her head along to the music.
Alright, Andre, dance, it's the law!
The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion. The authority of the law is clearly unquestionable.
Is there anything more I can do? I want to break the limit.
The dynamic motion of your flailing body is bordering on the
I think I'm gonna break my body.
You're going off the charts. You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive would be a point of no return. Feels almost melancholy. Are you sure you have the entire posse along for this?
This is how I'm gonna game over. Together! Where are you?
Here we go again. Hardcore fills the air.
Yeah!
The sound above my hair.
The what now? The sound above your what?
Above my hair, man.
Okay, this is too imbecilic. Excuse me.
No, Kim! Shivers. This is what we've invested so much in. Speed Addict got us a +1. Apparently, that's funny, actually. I didn't... Wow. So we got a +1 to our motorworks because of it, but apparently taking speed has given us a +1 here. Suna's in. Andre's dancing harder. Got Kim dancing. Turn on the hyperdrive! Don't double one me now.
Of the Martinez Inlet, in a small weather-beaten stave church, built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center. An officer of the RCM is contorting his body into
I'm gonna give myself a heart attack.
rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.
What's a strange feeling I keep having, this cold, even now.
I am La Rebachelière.
I like when we get the non-narrated shivers, when we get like Shivers' voice. It doesn't happen very often.
I am the city.
What do you mean you are the city?
I am a fragment of the world's spirit, the genius Loki of Revachol.
I'm sorry, what's happening right now? Are you the hole in the world?
My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my air is red. I have 100,000 luminous arms.
I wonder if that's actually supposed to be air, or because the way that it was read, it does that French accent thing where you drop the H's and add H's where they don't belong.
Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on tree leaves. I
No,
shake
bottom of air,
dust
probably.
from those leaves and onto your coat. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her,
With her?
and I've seen you without her.
Oh, my heart.
I've seen
Don't
you
talk about
with
Max
the
something.
song of the hill.
How are you talking to me?
The modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and barometers. You feel me in your nostrils.
I've
on
had
the
a few things in my
veins
nostrils, I
on
think.
the back of your neck. I also reside in your lungs and vestigial organs. Everywhere there is space.
But who am I? Why are you talking to me?
You are an officer of the citizens' militia, Jean Tinrebu. When you wear your coat, you wear my soul.
Damn!
You move through my streets freely, in motor carriages and on foot. You have access to the hidden places. You also circulate among those who are hidden. I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant. I love you.
I think I love you too.
An officer of the RCA
Oh shit!
is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back and his tongue lolling out.
It's a good thing that Kim turned me on my side so I don't choke on my own vomit.
Around him, he slowly comes to.
Had a good rest there?
I spoke to the city of Rebashal.
Fuck yeah! Yeah, I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
That's all great, but we should really get going. We spent enough time doing aerobic exercise for today.
Yeah, Kim's completely unfazed by anything I do at this point. Woo! All right. Good times.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
Man! Now, man! Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people.
Yeah, that would be hardcore.
End of human development. Mission complete.
Right, ecstatic.
All right.
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles underneath.
All right, that's it for now.
Bye, officer.
Mission accomplished. All right, let's get on a boat. Shucks.
A skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. The boat's belly is a shiny yellow color, industrial paint over fresh tar. You see it reflect off the water, along with the factory number, A72. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now? Have you made all the necessary preparations?
The game's letting us know again. No, this is fine. I think we had a couple little side things. No, we're good. Let's go.
Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
All right. You take the engine, Kim. I'll hold the boombox.
What?
What? How else do we blast Sad FM on our way to the island?
Fine. Let's blast Sad FM then.
Let's do it. Dude, sit down. Dude, sit down. Sit down. Dude, we don't have life jackets on. Oh my god. Oh, it's gonna get muted too. Everything more than that would be fine. One of my most played playlists on Spotify is one I've made called Songs to be Depressed to. I love it. I wonder if the soundtrack for this is on something like Spotify. God, this game was such a labor of love. And it's called Sea Power. Okay. I wonder if it'd be like, this is with like the so-called streaming safe or YouTube safe music option turned on, which still tends to trigger a bunch of things. When I play through this again on my own with a very different build, I'm going to turn that off and experience all the other music that might happen. Wow. I bet you this is skippable, but... See why this game had such high accolades, but I'm also glad I never played. I think it would have broken me. Ah, yes, we did do the karaoke, Mads. For my own build, I'm gonna pick a different stat build than this one. I'm gonna go double physical, and then see what else happens. Look at the oil spill. This reminds me a little bit about the excellent Mama song from one of the radio stations in Surviving Mars. Sung by Rainbow Train, I think? Who I saw perform live at a preview event for Surviving Mars.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence. In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance. There is very little wind here today. The ghost is standing still. You look at your arms, then the cliffs above you. Let's go.
Big old chain. Rusted chain trails off into the ocean.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
That's interesting.
Ah, yes. So it seems.
I think it was used for.
For bringing munitions to the island, maybe?
Right,
And
okay.
supplies? You could also lock the bay when you raise the chain.
As a defensive measure, lock it off that side of the bay.
From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol. This sea fort was a revolutionary fortification, I believe.
Makeshift bridge. The bombs were powerful enough to break the foundation. Oh. Stairs feel ancient. Soldiers' feet ran up them long ago. I wonder if he'll make a fire to summon the fire guy. Tension. Inflammo. Oh, that's fine. This can't be set on fire. Some fuel has leaked out of the barrel. Black. Viscous. A lingers trace of mazout in the air. Did I light another cigarette?
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. Far away, birds' wings touch the still surface of the sea.
What is that flutter?
The flock of quail departs. Now more than 100 meters away. 102, 105.
Underneath the flutter.
On the islet, there is almost no wind. Just snow quietly falling on the reeds. Bulrushes swaying on the waterline. Long dried leaves chafing against each other. Like a silent orchestra tuning at the beginning of some major work. Of great importance to the few who attend.
To the west.
A silent hiss. Sea air moving through the needles of a pine tree.
To the east.
The faraway roar of the city. Distant like today's dream. Before it, the sound of sand. The low tide filtered through its grains. A bird tending to its feathers. Snow falls on the water, melting away without even a whisper.
Oh, I love that line so much. Ahead.
A low hum. The air slowly moves through a concrete box, through its ancient slits and cracks, resonating, hollow. A big building.
Beyond that, further north.
Air flows out of a pillbox window. There is very little there. The air cossets flowers on a meadow. Absolute silence. Reeds motionless. Bulrushes motionless. A flake of snow falls on an extinguished campfire. Hiss,
Below the silence?
Col de Mamadakwa.
Yeah.
We are way out now. Way out in the west. No, it's just your imagination. You can't...
Shut up,
hear
Logic.
such things.
I'm gonna go back to killing you with alcohol as soon as this is over. Kim?
Yes?
This is where a lesser man would stop to think about the pain shooting up his right leg and into his groin. Not you. You're concentrated on how.
Have you noticed how quiet it is?
I have. Is that why we're stopping?
Wait, I have to listen to one more thing.
The lieutenant
No,
nods.
okay. Warm air from the inside of the building. It's warmer than out here. Barrel says ICM. You see a star with little specks in it. I wonder if you can walk around to here. No way to get up there. The stairs are gone. Oh no, we're on an elevated area. Okay, can I click on that? No, I bet you we go through this. Oh, there's bits down there too. Well, we're here. I kind of want my flashlight. I don't know if it's dark enough to need it, but we might get some extra little perception bubbles. What is this thing? This wasn't an armament rest. Twin cannons were attached here. Medium distance, large caliber. Careful, these stairs have collapsed. So there's all that. What is this? Looks like a generator?
An old cylindrical generator is
Okay.
nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear.
Faucet means to
the
care
wall
for.
to the
Really?
right.
I'm really not familiar with that word.
The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now. But someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
I have fuel? Maybe there's a thing of fuel next to it? First of all, where do these wires lead?
Downstairs, somewhere.
What kind of generator is this?
Liquid carbon. I would imagine it takes mazout.
Okay.
The kind that's favored by vagrants and fuel thieves. It's been a long winter. Long and cold.
If anyone stayed here, they'd need a generator.
Tap, tap, tap.
Hollow ring. The canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift.
What does it mean, a generator here?
I don't know. I'm not a philosopher.
That is his idea of a joke.
I am. This generator proves the universe's material. Kick. Am I gonna take damage? Enemy of the physical realm, bang up 5 inanimate objects.
His steel bones may have fractured, but it proves the point.
Ouch.
He nods approvingly.
I mean, why is it here?
Someone with basic electrical skills has restored it in order to keep the room warm. Maybe it's the fire guy.
The wind outside picks up suddenly, with a faint howl. Inside, it's warm.
Let's try to put some fuel in tank.
The lieutenant assists you, holding
Oh, I had a fuel canister.
to the fuel tank as you tilt. Dark brown, viscous fluid pours out, and the room fills with a chemical smell.
I wonder when I got that.
There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder.
I mean, this is classic video game bullshit. Like, I'm just turning something on for no reason, assuming that it's linked to something else. Normally, you'd be like, you'd maybe find something like, oh, you know what? We need to power this. Okay, well, let's go and work on the generator. The fuel from Harry's car. Oh, maybe.
The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
That should do it.
Well, secret task. We fueled it up. We don't know why, but we did. Books, mostly fantastique and historical fiction. Dishes stained with sauce and fire. Survivor's kitchen.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner.
Oh, I wanted to paint the wall, but
Cover books,
I didn't confiscate a brush from
white
Cindy.
linen,
Right.
And a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
How recently? How can you tell?
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain.
What?
Thick as molasses.
Uh-oh.
No longer able to hear yourself speak.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
No. I can rest when I'm dead, which probably isn't very far away from now.
Yes, anytime. If you need a rest later, it's okay by me.
I'm wondering if this is a way to just max out our health
Don't
again.
have to be a hero.
You see candles planted on a broken rangefinder. Moth